Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Once again, happy broadcasting flashback for Sunday. I had to get it out. Sunday the 6th, 2025. Okay. Yeah, so happy broadcasting flashback broadcasting Sunday. Just wanted to give you, this is a part 2 of the broadcaster live system that we just put together. I'm actually right now finally got everything going. Had to sleep on it a little bit, had to figure things out, but like I said, sometimes you got to do a lot of reset. So what I had to do is I had to reset the capture cards, and we were filming on the broadcasting system once again, the 2025 retro WBN63 broadcaster bro station, or broadcasting bro station. I think I need to change that. I can change that too on the fly. That's what's cool about this system. This is a live edit system, recording everything in OBS. I'm looking at the actually I should be looking at this. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Yeah, I got 2 cameras recording right now, and this is a rig that I created. It's basically like a whole television station, all on a tripod. Okay. We're using an old camera from 2003. Once again, for the people that don't know what I'm talking about, we're using an old camera from 2003. It's a broadcast camera, broadcast camera, ENG, electronic news gathering camera. It's a Sony XDCAM, model number PDW-530, and this was a disc camera. It took a disc at the time, some type of disc that you popped in, and just like the little Handycam, Sony Handycam cameras right here. I got upside down, didn't I? I got upside down, sorry. This is a Sony Handycam camera that came out probably approximately the same time, and it's got the disc. So this took the mini disc, but this took a full-size DVD, and it came in 23 gigabyte, I think 23 gigabyte disc for Blu-ray, because this was geared towards the Blu-ray time when Blu-ray came out. This might have been earlier, I can't remember the actual exact year on this, but this is a more consumer level camera. But we're actually filming on a larger camera. It's to broadcast the XDCAM, and this camera retailed back in that day for $18,000. Wow, 18,000 bucks. It was shown at the NAB in Las Vegas, National Association of Broadcasters, the NAB show. It was shown at the NAB show, and I only have like one video. I gotta find a video. We'll post that video again. I need to put that video in the link too. This guy called Nerd something. He was walking through, and he kind of took a lot of pictures and videos and stuff at that time. And he's the only one that I can find that kind of showed this camera. So it came out in 2003, and I don't think they talked up too much about it. They didn't show. There's not that much footage on it or anything like that. And then there's another video where they're doing this on an Xtreme mode, and they're getting on boats, and they're getting on airplanes, and they're going with this camera, and they're kind of showing it off a little bit in their little showcase. I'll post that video again too, and that was back in the day too. So this is 2003 camera. That's what you see right now, but you can actually see the whole broadcast system. Yeah, I forgot I put the picture up here. Sorry about that. So right here, right here, you see the complete system. It's a 4K system. I mean an 8K system. We call it 8K, but it's not really 8K. This is just marketing. I just popped that on there because, hey, this is fun. I got an 8K cable on there though, so we're using an 8K cable. So now it's 8K, but it's actually just a that's the whole system right there, as you can see on the tripod. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink that picture down. Actually, I'm just going to close that picture down, and now you see we have a double box there. The double box. We're also filming with the Sony. Hi everybody. We're filming with the Sony camera, the Sony HD camera. That's the PJ. I was saying the PJ30 yesterday. I was tired. It's the PJ230 HD camera. I forgot what year it came out. I'm assuming it's around 2010. So yeah, I may have to change it later if you guys know what year that came out. But that's my projector camera, and I paid 50 bucks for this camera. Yeah, I paid 50 bucks for that. I remember. I went out and bought it in Rancho Cordova, and I bought it out here when I came out here in 2020. and I bought it for $50 off of OfferUp. Yep, keeping it real. I bought it off for $50 for OfferUp. It has a projector on it and everything. And so this whole system, I didn't think about it, but I could actually project myself onto the wall or onto a screen while I'm making this video, which is weird. But yeah, it has a projector right there in the flip out screen on the other side. So that's why they call it the PJ projector. They had several different models, and this was the PJ230, and it's HD. I paid $50 for it. It was like I think it was like $500 when it came out. I used to have a PJ10, I think, too. I had a PJ10 when that was the first one, I think, that came out probably around 2010. So that's why I said 2010. But we don't know. This could have been a little later. Could have been 2012. We're just gonna say 2010 for right now. So this is a Sony camera that I'm recording on in this box right here, or one of these boxes, and it's labeled. And then the other one we're recording on the 2003 camera. You notice there's a lot more light. I just got the light turned up. I can actually turn the light down on with the iris ring, and I can actually turn it down if I wanted to turn it down. I wanted to match the colors and all that kind of stuff. See, I just manually did that. So there's a lot of manual settings on this broadcast camera. Once again, this is the E&G broadcast camera, 2003, the XDCAM. I know I'm repeating myself. The XDCAM PDW. I'm just excited because I didn't even think this camera was going to work. I bought the camera for the body, and I was going to build up around it. And my goal was to possibly even do some production stuff for somebody later on in the future. And I was going to take this camera out, and I was going to rig it up however I wanted to rig it up. I could rig it up with a GoPro. I could rig it up with anything. But it was just supposed to be just a prop camera. That was the original ideal. I didn't think it even worked, but by working, I'm using the optics of the camera, I'm using the lens, I'm using the zoom, everything works. I can zoom in, I can zoom out. Okay, of course it's out of focus right there because I gotta fix the back focus or just the back focus and stuff, but yeah, it works. I can zoom all the way and look at this. It's really blurry, but I can work on it. Pretty cool. So this is, once again, we're using this camera right now. We're recording, but we're recording it on OBS. Read my lips, OBS. And OBS is the free software that you can get online. Go to Google, type in OBS, and you can download it to your PC. And we're recording on PC in an MPEG-4 format, H.264 format. And then that format is a file that's going to be on the desktop that I can take and just upload to YouTube. And that's what I'm going to do. All these titles and labels and stuff, my lower thirds, lower graphics, I can change on the fly, which is really cool. We're going to show you the camera again. I'm going to enlarge it. I'm going to enlarge one of these pictures here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. See how I just enlarged that picture? So you can enlarge the photo. I can move it over a little bit, and that's what the whole system looks like. This is what the whole system looks like, folks. Okay, I'm going to bring it back down again. Sorry about that. Get it where we want it eventually. And I'm doing all this with the mouse, but I could easily do this with hotkeys, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm setting it up on with a little mini keyboard where I can use the hotkeys, and I can have all my pictures and things like that, you know, moving around. So this is designed to be a live broadcasting system. Okay. See, we got two different angles. I move around here. It's two different angles. And once again, I could actually rotate the other camera around, and I could be recording something else in one box. I could be recording another person, so I could, you know, do a talk show or whatever with this whole complete system. I could do like a talk show if I want to do a talk show or something. Okay, let's see what else I'm going to tell you guys. I think that's about it today. Once again, flashback broadcasting. That was just flashback broadcasting Sunday. I've been up. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. It's a little after 4 actually. About 4:36, I think. I basically have all the information here right in front of me. I keep looking down. Sorry about that. I should be looking at the cameras, but I'm looking down because the monitor is underneath. And normally I'd probably be standing up somewhere. I probably have a microphone, and I probably would be doing a full broadcast system, you know, or whatever. And that's what this is designed for. they call it live shots in the true world of in news. When you're doing live news or action news, they call this will be a live shot. So I would be doing a live news report, and I have my lower thirds, I have my graphics in, and I could, you know, send it straight out, and I could go live. I could stream it live on Facebook, on YouTube, or any other medium. But right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to change the title here. What I call it the 2025 Retro WBN63 Live Broadcaster Bro Station. I think we're going to call that instead of broadcaster, we're going to say broadcasting. So I'm just going to show you how easy this is to change, because it's just very simple. And I'm doing everything with the mouse. I'm not even using a keyboard because I don't have a see how I just took out the broadcaster. It says broadcast, okay, capital I, capital N, and capital G, right? Yeah, broadcasting. And that's how fast you can change a title. I can do it live. You saw me just change it live right there. Okay, and I don't know if it's centered correctly, and all this kind of stuff as far as centering. If I had the keyboard, I could just use the arrow keys to center your pictures and everything. It's very awesome. This OBS is very awesome. I'm glad I started using it. I was using Wirecast for so many years. I was using Wirecast, and I was using other programs. But like, just give you an example. If I take this lower, see, I'm moving it around right now, but as I'm moving around, you see it's going behind the pictures because I didn't put this on the top. I should have put the lower third on the top. And I could even have scrolling text. I can turn this into scrolling text if I want the text just to scroll or on the bottom or whatever. Let's see if I remember how to do that. I think we're going to do that real quick. Let's do that real quick. Where is that? Gradient, vertical, so all kinds of stuff you can do on this. Maybe we're not going to do it right now. I don't remember where it was. Oh, I think that's actually in the filters. Let me double check here. The filters. Let me check. Right click on it. Filters, property. I can't remember where it is, but I could make the text definitely scroll if I wanted to scroll. I think it was it in filters? Yeah, it's in there it is. Scroll, and you can actually change the duration of the actual scroll, how fast you want it to go, and everything. Loop. Okay, close that. See what happens. I don't think I did it right. Let's turn it off for a minute. Turn it off. Oh, that's just going up and down. Oh, that's just a scroll up and down. I can't remember. I think it's in the actual text. Let me just bear with me for a minute. Just bear with me for 1 second here. Background, blah 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 blah. Online text. I don't even see where it's at right now. I can't remember where it was, but there's just so many things you can do with this text. Text transform. It's weird. I can't find it right now. It might be. Anyway, forget that. Sorry about that. Anyway, Flashback Friday. I usually go over. Flashback Sunday. I usually show a lot of old video footage of cameras and VTRs. I posted earlier the CVC unit. That was my first VCR. I should have showed you guys that again today. I should have showed you guys that today because it's in the other room. We may make another video today. I'm going to talk about that again. The CVC unit, my first VTR unit. It's like this big, and it weighed like, I think it weighed like 9 pounds or something like that. And it was like a cassette. The cassettes that went in there, they were video cassettes, and they came out in 1981. And I made a video about it, I think like a year ago or something like that. And that was my first portable video system. And I didn't even use it as a portable system. I had it set up in my mom's garage. I never used it as a portable system. I don't know why, but it was a portable system. and it was made by Technicolor. So we're gonna bust that out again. We may bust it out again today and make a video talking about it a little bit, and I'll use this system right here, or I'll use one of my other broadcaster systems, or broadcaster systems, however you want to say it. But what I'm doing is I'm building live systems so that you can go out live, you can do your whole thing, and boom, shoot it to the web, or shoot it to Facebook, YouTube, or whatever. Now, normally you can do all this with your phone, right? Yes, normally you can do all this with your phone, but with your phone, you're not going to be able to add graphics and pictures and all that kind of stuff. I guess you can edit it and you can do it, but not live. And this is more of a, like I said, a live scenario. Like, for instance, I take the 6, and I click on the 6, and I want to make that 6 bigger, and I'm moving it around. So this is all live. I'm doing all this live, where I don't know, you can't really do this live while you're on your phone. Am I right? So, you know, those are the kind of advantages. I can switch scenes if I want to go to. And I don't have it in here right now. Yeah, I gotta relabel them and put them back. Type of stuff is all live. We're doing all this live, doing it live on the fly. And normally, once I get it all set up, I have my keyboard, and I can just pick the functions. I want scrolling text to go across the screen. I want an airplane to go across the screen. I want an overlay, you know, whatever it is, just like live news. So instead of me being connected to a network, connected to a news station, I'm not connected to a network. I have my own news station. My own news station is, once again, World Broadcast News, okay? And I can rename it. I can upgrade my news station. I can make changes right there on the fly. That's what's incredible about this system. And that's why we call it the retro broadcasting system. Basically, that's what it is. It's a retro broadcasting bro station studio. We add all that in there because we have the ability to do live editing and everything. So we're able to do live editing, we're able to stream live, we're able to broadcast, we're able to do all this live, where most systems are not set up to do that. Anyone can use their camera. It could be a video camera, it could be a cell phone, or whatever it is, but you don't have all the live capability. I want to get some dolly wheels for this. I wanted to order some. I wanted to get them today, actually. So if you guys want to donate so I can get some dolly wheels, we can take this thing outside, we can take it around, and I can show you guys a little bit more. Maybe have another camera so you can actually see the whole system functioning. And once again, don't hate, don't wait, donate. Like I said, go to my Cash App, $, and donate, because I want to get some dolly wheels. I was looking at my funds yesterday, and I ran out of funds. I ordered I think another I got capture cards. I ordered it wasn't capture cards. I ordered I showed you guys the capture cards yesterday, and I showed you guys all the different modules and things of that nature. But I want to get the dolly wheels so we can get this thing going. Today's Sunday. I would like to take it outside and roll it around. That'd be cool. So, you guys want to donate? You want to see more of this type of stuff? You want to see how live production can be done live? Let me know. We may take out the mini broadcasting system, the mini broadcasting station. We may take that one out today. I charged the battery on the camera. I got to check the recorder, but we may take that one out. Now that one, I can't do all the graphics and all that kind of stuff on it because I don't have a computer hooked up to that one. But we can shoot with a retro camera. That just gives you the ability to shoot with an old retro camera, and the quality's not going to be all that great, but that's my mini retro broadcasting system. And this is the Pro. We call this the Pro. I called it the other day. I named it I didn't name it on here, but I call it the Retro. Oh, I need to change the name in there. I should add that in there. Let's change that real quick. And that's what I'm saying. On the lot, with the live system, that's what's unique about this, because I can change anything on the fly. The 2025 Retro Pro. Okay, we gotta distinguish the difference between these. Okay, P R Oh, I just did that with the mouse, and then space it out. Let's see, where's it at? Space it out. Yeah, bear with me. I'm kind of squinching on the screen here a little bit. Space in there. Okay, so there it is. Just change it on the fly, and then I'll shrink it down a little bit so that it fits in. And there we go. And normally I take my keyboard and I could adjust it better because you got the little arrows that go up and down. So I'm doing this with the mouse. It makes it a little bit more jumpier, but it works. So the 2025 Retro Pro WBN63 live broadcasting Bro Station. Got enough gap in between there? Okay. Always trying to be a perfectionist. So, am I recording on both cameras? Yep, I got both cameras working. You see me? Both angles. And like I said, I could rotate this one. I could make it up and down. I could zoom in. I could zoom in on one. I could zoom in on this one right now if I want to zoom in on this one. See? Boom. Zooming in on that one right now. So I could have a close-up if I had two people, you know, if I was doing an interview. This whole system could be doing both shots. One could be faced at one person, the other one could be faced at the other person, and there you go, you got a whole live broadcast production. The microphone, I'm just using the USB, what's the name of that microphone? I'm going to put that in the description too. I think it was NAB, it wasn't NAB, it was something like NAB. It's a cheap microphone. We're going to find it, and I'll put that in the description too, but it's just a USB microphone, cheap microphone. My boy Anthony Roberts gave me that, which I thank you for. We're going to zoom back out again here now. And yeah, it's a 2-camera system right now. It could be 3 cameras. I could put 4 or 5 cameras on this thing if I want to. So that's the beauty of having a broadcasting system, a live broadcasting system. It's going to make me think about that now. Matter of fact, I just ordered a hub today. I ordered a USB hub. I think it's a 3.0 USB hub. It was like $7 or $8. I ordered that. That'll be here today, and that'll allow me to plug more cameras in. I didn't think about that. Maybe I'll order another capture card, and we'll try 3 cameras, maybe even 4. And we're using a mini PC. I want to talk about that. The mini PC I'm using, I believe it has 16 gigs of RAM. It's a I forgot all the specs on the camera on the computer, but it was I forgot the name of it, but it was just a cheap computer that I got off of Amazon. We'll put the link in the description for that. That computer is is mounted on the back of this camera. And why did I mount that? I think I just used some Velcro or something, because it's a mini computer, very small. I just like stuck it on the back, and then I took the wireless receiver transmitter and we put that on the back here. Now the transmitter's not hooked up, and the transmitter is going to be hooked up so that I gotta figure out how I want to do it. The output of this computer for a second screen can be transmitted to a different location. It sounds complicated, but it's not. Everything that you see right here on the screen with my graphics and all that kind of stuff, I could have it several different ways. But I think I'm going to have this screen, the output screen, World Broadcast News, whatever, say I'm going to transmit it to another monitor, another TV, or whatever. That's what that transmitter is for. I want it to be remote. Say I walk away, and I walk away and I'm real far, but I have a little tiny screen so I can see myself. Okay, that's what that transmitter could be for. To make sure that I'm framed up, make sure I'm getting everything in the shot, or someone else could see what was going on as well. It could be sit to a big screen TV. So say I'm outside and I got this thing all set all up, but now I want to send the signal inside so everyone can see everything on the screen. So that could be something that I might want to set up later. So we're gonna go ahead and end this video. I'm gonna get back with you guys. I just want to tell you happy Sunday, happy broadcasting flashback Sunday with the retro broadcasting system. This is the full broadcasting system, and I will show you the picture once again, what it looks like. This is what the whole thing looks like. Okay, this is what the whole system looks like. So this is what we're using, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And once again, I'm your boy Tony from Cali, and I tell you guys, don't hate, don't wait, don't procrastinate. Help a brother out. I need to get the stand for this today. I need to get the what you call it, the Dolly Dolly wheels is like 35 bucks. So if anybody wants to donate, help a brother out, let's get this $35 in so that I can go get I can order it this morning. I can order it this morning and have it probably today. The Dolly wheels from Amazon. I'm gonna put a link in the description of that too. I think I already did. No, I'm gonna put a link in the description to that and I'll let you guys check it out too. So I need the Dolly wheels. I'm kind of showing you guys piece by piece how you can build your own broadcasting system. That's what this is, a live broadcasting system. And you don't have to have a fancy camera. You can use any camera, even an old camcorder, a little small old camcorder, whatever you may have. You can use something really small, like something like this, to do what I'm doing. So it doesn't take a lot, and that's what this is all about. It's an educational video to help you on FlashBack broadcasting, retro broadcasting Sunday. Have a great day, and once again, don't hate, don't wait, don't procrastinate. Go to my Cash App, $Tony McDew, because I love you, and we out.